3 from 3, and then you put up the 4th, and I think you turned around, and I think it was still on the way up. You turned around and started talking to them. What's the feeling there?
That's what everybody's talking about in the locker room right now. It kind of just, sometimes it just happens throughout the season, you know, like off instincts. I told them I don't really plan on doing that stuff, but sometimes it just happens and it gets the crowd going a little bit, so it's fine.
Do you know for sure that it's going in, or do you like?
To be honest, I only do that when I like know for sure that the shot's going in, but I still had to. I was talking to the guy in the crowd that I was looking at after the shot, because after I took the shot, I was looking at him to confirm that it went in, you know. So once I saw he started cheering, I was like, "All right, we're good."
Did you say anything to him, or did you?
I didn't. I was literally just waiting for his reaction.
Koby, how important is it when everybody on this team can shoot like they can? You guys really get it going. It seems like you can just put it off in spurts, just at a high clip. I know you shot well, but it seems like the whole team right now. Tega, perfect up on the 30-point line. You have a couple other guys. How important is it?
It's super important, especially for the way that we play in our offense. And you know, individually it's a blessing because a lot of us are going to get open shots that we don't normally get. And then for as a team, you know, like it's really hard to guard, you know, our actions, and when we're able to shoot at that, you know, at that level, like it's really hard to guard.
Last year, you were the top 3-point field goal percentage leader in Division I. But tonight, there's so many other dudes on your team that can shoot, like we just talked about. Have you experienced that before? Because it seems like it opens you up a lot more when they don't know who it's coming from.
Yeah, I have not experienced it. Like, I'm loving it. Yeah, I really am, just because like I got 2 basically wide open shots, and I'll never get them. You know what I mean? So for me, it's a blessing, and you know, just like you said, we have other guys that can do it too. So on any night, anybody could light it up. You know, and that's the blessing of our team.
Koby, what's it like to play on a team where the bigs are such good passers? The backup center tonight had 5 assists. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Wow, yeah, it's big time, really. You know, especially for the way we play. Like our big men, they're like our second point guards on the floor. So you know, everybody's seen Amari do it. You know, y'all get to see BG doing it too. So I'm glad that you know they're able to show and showcase what they're able to do.
When you envision kind of how this first game would go, was this kind of how you expected, wanted? Any surprises?
Yeah. I don't think, you know, I ever looked to the outcome of the game. I'm more just think about like how we prepare for it, you know, thinking about the game plan, the scout. Our coaches do a great job of, you know, like scouting and taking away action that the other teams want to do and what we want to do to them. So I don't really focus too much on the outcome, just kind of, you know, stay focused on what we have to do as a team.
That's a Mark Pope. That's a Mark Pope response. Does he have an effect?
Just being real.
How cool is it that you guys won tonight? Mark Pope's first win by 41 points.
I'm so happy and proud for him, man. Like, y'all get to see how much of an amazing dude he is, but just to see him accomplish that as a coach, like in this place, you know, this place is super special to him. You know, I know that y'all all know that because he speaks about it all the time, but us as players, you know, we get to see it every day, you know, how passionate he is about winning here. And for him to do that today, like, it's amazing to see.
What about it being by 41 points, his jersey number?
Yo, that's crazy, man. We was talking about that in the locker room too. That's it's unbelievable, man. Some things are just like, you know, God writes it, and it's really unbelievable. Honestly, happy for him.
You had a lot of experience in that 6-man role over your career. What are you thinking about in those first 2-3 minutes of the game, and has that kind of evolved since maybe you were younger?
Yeah, I think my approach has definitely changed with time. You know, now I get to see how it's kind of like a head start for me. You know, I get to see what's going on the floor, how they're guarding, the intensity. You know, I get to see all those things. So by the time I check into the game, I kind of know what to expect. So it's definitely good.
Do you like that role, especially on a team like this where there are so many weapons and you?
I'll take any role, man. I'm a team player. I always say whatever the coaches want from me, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll accept any role.
Did you notice on your threes that they didn't hit the rim, they were straight through?
I didn't, but it's good to know that for sure. So I appreciate you, mentioning that.
How much on the threes, though? Obviously, you want to make them all, but do you try to, get them as you get them? But you didn't touch any orange today.
Honestly, man, I focus on every shot the same. You know, every shot, I'm confident about it. I'm just waiting to see the results, really. But you know, when I have a team like this that's willing to share the ball, it kind of becomes easy. You know, I'm taking a lot of open shots right now, and that's something I'm not used to, but I'm enjoying it for sure.
How much crap are y'all going to give Lamont for missing that jump?
Oh, man. That's something that we're going to have a talk about for sure. He's definitely off 2 jumpers, so I think, like, if he would have jumped off 2, he probably could have got a windmill or something crazy. But, you know, it happens. It's part of the game. You don't really get to plan out how everything's going to go, so.
Was there anything in the post-game locker room that Coach Pope pointed to, like, hey, you know, do better at this, we can do better at this, or was it all, like, for the time being, pretty positive talk?
It was pretty positive today, just, you know, with the big accomplishment that he had. As soon as he walked in, we all splashed him and everything, so it was just a lot of joy in the room, honestly.
What was that scene like? Were y'all just kind of waiting for him to come?
Yeah, we was waiting for him, and in some reason, I guess there was a snitch in the locker room or something, because he knew that it was coming, and he ended up wetting us, so I don't know what happened there, but we still got him a little bit. It was a lot of fun.
He came in with like a water bottle? Or
yeah, he came splashing us, and we're like, what? Messed up everything for us.
Koby,
30 assists, shot the signs of a mature ball club who's just wants to win, maybe unlike a younger team.
Yeah, I think that's the good thing about having veterans and experience, you know, in our group. That everybody knows, you know, it's not about me, it's not about you, it's about us. You know what I mean? We're a family, and we play that way. I feel like if you watch us play, you see that we all share the ball, we all care for one another, and we're always looking to make the best play.
Koby, you are known for your three-point shooting, but tonight you got downhill a little bit and was able to get in the paint and kind of get some tough twos. So how would you like to grow your game in that aspect, and what would you like to show from?
Yeah, that's been a big thing for me, you know, just kind of evolving my game a little bit more and seeing how teams are guarding me and what I could do to respond. So most of the times, you know, everybody's going to be closing out really hard because they don't want me to shoot. So it's about doing the next thing now. So, you know, trying to keep growing in that area and driving and, you know, getting my driving lines and getting people off my body a little bit and finishing on the rim. So that's something I've definitely been working on a lot with the coaching staff.
Koby, you talk about the open shots you've been getting that have surprised you a little bit. You know you're on the top of the scouting report for what you can do beyond the arc. Is there something specific your teammates are doing to get you those looks?
Honestly, no. I think, like, there's nothing specific that we have to do to get one individual open. It's kind of just like we just run what we do, you know, like we do what we do, and within that, everybody's going to get an open shot, you know. The ball's going to find the right person. So I kind of just wait patiently, and I know that it's going to come because everybody cuts hard, everybody plays hard, and it opens up another person. So that's the fun of, you know, playing in our style, in our system.
I'm sure you might have already been asked about it, but your local